Welcome to Sportsarise, the show where we bring you the latest news and analysis from the world of sports. Today we have a lot to talk about. But first, let's start with the biggest story in the NFL, Tom Brady's ownership deal with the Raiders. As you may recall, back in May, it was announced that Brady, the 7-time Super Bowl champion and future Hall of Famer, had agreed to join Mark Davis as a minority owner of the Raiders. Brady already had a stake in Davis's WNBA team, the Las Vegas Aces, and his involvement was seen as a boost for the Raiders brand and fan base. But 5 months later, the deal is still not finalized. And according to sources, there are some major hurdles that are preventing it from happening. The main issue is the price. Brady's share of the Raiders would be around 6% of the franchise, which is valued at $6.2 billion by Forbes. That means Brady would pay $372 million for his piece of the team. But some NFL owners are not happy with that number. They think it's too low, and they want to make sure every share of every team goes for as much as possible to increase their own team's valuations. They also don't see much value in having Brady as a minority owner, except for the Raiders. Another problem is Brady's job as a broadcaster for Fox. Brady is one of the main analysts for Fox's NFL coverage, and he often gets access to coaches and players from different teams. That could create a conflict of interest if he's also an owner of one of those teams. How would other teams feel if Brady was in their locker room or meeting room, getting privileged information that he could use for his own benefit? These are some of the questions that are being raised by other owners who have not yet approved Brady's deal with Davis, and it's not clear how they will be resolved anytime soon. The next league meeting is in December in Dallas, but there's no guarantee that Brady's ownership will be on the agenda. So what does this mean for Brady and the Raiders? Well, it means that they might have to wait a lot longer before they can officially join forces. It also means that they might have to make some changes to their agreement, such as adjusting the price or limiting Brady's involvement with other teams. But one thing is certain, this is not a simple or easy deal to pull off. It involves one of the most iconic players in NFL history, one of the most controversial owners in the league, and a lot of money and power at stake. And it has a lot of problems that need to be solved. That's all for now on this story. Stay tuned for more updates on Sportsarise. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.